was a thing going around recently that guys think about the Roman Empire a lot, which I don't fully believe, or maybe I'm just
Disagree. I think about it all the time.
Yeah, we've been over those, right? I don't know on air, right?
But yeah, how often do you think about the Roman Empire, Marty? Tina?
Almost never.
Never? Oh my God, you're missing out.
I think about it at least once a day.
I think about it at least once a day. I feel like
one of the last times I saw you were listening to an audio podcast about the Ottoman Empire.
They're interesting. Not as interesting as the Romans, but very interesting. Yeah. I mean, there's I don't know. People I think there's some glory to that's kind of like it also goes to the whole fact I'm a big Warhammer fan. And the Warhammer is basically like a recreation of the Roman Empire just in the future.
Okay, a futuristic Roman Empire.
Yeah, it's like it's like if the Roman Empire existed into the 40,000 year 40,000. Because it's like all glory to the emperor and basically destroy all the barbarians. Well, they call them Xenos, so I'll destroy all the Xenos.
Who's the Caesar?
The God Emperor.
There's a God Emperor.
Oh, you don't know this about Warhammer? Dude, you got to get into your Warhammer low. There's a show coming out later this year or next year.
With
it could be.
Henry Cavill, right?
Right. He's a super fan, so he's producing.
Good on him.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's a God Emperor, but like the God Emperor denies that he's a god, but that doesn't prevent all of his followers from worshiping him.
Oh, so he's the reluctant God Emperor. He doesn't want people to.
Exactly.
Okay. He's like any celebrity or mega celebrity.
Definitely, because most celebrities have a god complex. You know, I was talking with a friend recently. There's about celebrities. You know what the weird thing about celebrities is? Like most actors, let's stick with acting, right?
Sure.
So actors are professional liars. Their job is to lie about who they are and be convincing liars. And then we give an award to the best liar. That's acting. Okay. That's acting.
Yeah. To convince someone that they are who they're not, or they are who they say they are.
Yeah. You say convince, I'm saying lie.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Does that make it morally wrong?
Yes. All acting is evil. So when I'm watching I don't know, Hunger Games, and they're not actually fighting to the death in the woods, I feel like I'm being lied to, and I think that's wrong.
Down with them.
Do you disagree?
Yeah, I disagree.
What do you disagree with? How am I wrong? Show me the logical flaw. Why? Okay, prove to me that actors aren't liars.
That they aren't liars?
Yeah.
They're being. We know who they are beforehand. They're not trying to convince us that they're themselves, right?
No, that would just be called telling the truth.
Hi, I'm Henry Cavill.
Yeah, I'm Henry. I'm not Henry Cavill. That'd be lying. I'm Karen. But yes, Henry Cavill saying I'm Henry Cavill would be.
I'll be playing God Emperor for.
That would be him lying.
What is playing lying?
Is playing lying? Yeah, little girls who do like fake tea parties and there's no tea there. They're lying. You got to break that shit up. I'm gonna go flip the table. Okay, you don't have to agree. Well, you do, because I'm right.
Yeah, I don't have the mathematical logical set to give you, but
all right, maybe this is the topic for a different podcast. All right. Okay, we'll just keep going. Okay, I want to hear these other male fantasies.
In the minority on this one, but if you go ask a guy how often he imagines stopping a terrorist attack in the grocery store or coming across a mugging in progress and stopping it or something, yeah, it's constant. I'll be in the Sam's Club for my weekly visit thinking, those terrorists better not try it in here. I might look like the Michelin Man, but I will bring that flannel brawny toughness and I will leave a member's mark on that ass.
I actually did stop a thief in a grocery store one time.
A what?
At a Bartell Drugs.
You went to a Bartell Drugs?
Yeah, I was shopping at Bartell's. I forget what I was trying to get. I was standing in line, and there was this guy walking out with something, and then I like stopped him and then grabbed it out of my hands and gave it to security.
What?
But I felt bad afterwards.
For
'cause I
why?
started
Wait,
thinking about
okay.
it.
Hold up. Let's you just
From
stopped a
parking.
guy.
He was running out the store with and this is why I felt bad. Trying to steal toilet paper.
Okay. Why do you feel bad?
I feel like someone trying to steal toilet paper really needs toilet paper.
All right.
True story.
Okay, so you prevented a robbery and you felt bad because
Yes.
the thing he was stealing was toilet paper.
Yes.
And you can
I was acting out of instinct because
and you can picture yourself. Don't most public restrooms have toilet paper?
I'm thinking this person didn't have access to public restroom.
Wait. I thought Starbucks did the whole thing where like all their restrooms are public restrooms. I don't know if that's still the
about that,
policy,
yeah.
but that was like I remember a few years ago that they got in trouble for like, well, the most typical thing, racism, and they made all their restrooms public restrooms.
Maybe I'd have to look back into that. I remember something like that happened.
Yeah, it was like one in Philadelphia where like they were just like a couple of they were black, but they were just a couple guys who met at a Starbucks for a meeting, but they didn't order anything. So the manager told them that they couldn't use the restroom because they weren't paying customers. And then she called the cops on them. I don't remember the whole story after that, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then in response, Starbucks, like whoever was the CEO at the time was, basically said that we're going to make all restrooms public restrooms, which didn't work out well, I don't think, in the long run.
No. Can you do that in a Walmart? I mean, I guess there's no Walmart. I mean, this is in Seattle, in the city, so
That doesn't have Walmart?
I don't think there's one in Seattle proper.
What a
no.
backwards fucking hobunk place there that is, huh?
I don't think there's any Walmarts in any
King County.
No, definitely in King County. I think there's one. Well, maybe it's in Snohomish. I'm not sure.
Okay, but the basics of this story is you prevented a robbery, but because he was stealing toilet paper, you felt bad.
Yeah.
What made you just like what made you like of all time? Is it because you work in retail and just felt like
just
instinct kicked in
that position? Yeah.
Was it a big guy, Tina?
No, it wasn't. It was about my size.
Oh.
Older.
Don't sell yourself short. All right.
Yeah, I didn't feel like a man.
Okay, so that was not you living your fantasy.
Yeah, I didn't feel like a daddy.
Okay. I do know at least two people who do fantasize about that though. Like they go to the grocery store with their concealed carry and they think I just hope something happens. Kind of feeling.
Really?
Oh yeah, tons.
I feel like that's the male equivalent of a girl going to the store so that she might just run into someone she knows to chat with.
What? That's kind of a big leap, don't you think? Like going to the store to chat with someone versus going to the store hoping that like shit happens and you fucking have to get into shoot a robber or something.
Well, it's like the male equivalent, yeah. Maybe it's not like a fantasy. Maybe the female fantasy is meeting into the person they love at the store. I don't know.
That would be more of a fantasy. Just like saying, my fantasy is to go to the store and bump into someone I know so I can have a quick chat. What kind of fantasy is that? Who's wasting a good fantasy on that, Tina? Like, honestly. Oh, I remember you. Oh yeah, we hey, it's been a while since we've seen each other. How you been?
All right, you got me. It's not fantasy.
No. It's not a female fantasy, but I think all right. Maybe like falling into your true love could be considered like a female fantasy at the grocery store or something. I could buy that.
What do you think's more likely?
I think people you can meet in grocery stores.
Oh, the guy. What do you think is more likely?
Oh, that you meet your true love at a grocery store, then like you're gonna prevent a robbery.
Oh, okay.
Or like prevent like a mass shooting or something. I don't think that's obviously it happens. I just don't think it's very likely versus people meeting someone, chance encounters. Like I heard something about the UK. Like apparently a lot of people like meet in grocery stores, like markets.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, like I don't know if there's any data to back that up. I just heard that was a cliche in the UK. Is like
Okay.
apparently like women go to grocery stores and they meet their man there because they're both shopping.
Maybe the guys are like, "Hey, check out this aubergine. Does it look ripe?"
Aubergine.
The English word for eggplant.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I'm
I'm proud of you for knowing that. Also a little embarrassed, but
sure
well,
someone listening to us got it, hopefully.
I'm hoping that we have a lot of listeners in the UK. I know we're big in Finland, but trying to get a UK audience.